Hello children, happy Children's Day. Today is 14th November. Children's Day. Today I am going to give you diary entry. Today um, the poem is Peter Gilligan. So today I shall read a poem and I shall give you the answer how to write the diary entry. This is very important and essential for plus 2 science, especially for alternative English, second year. So the poem is The Old Priest, Peter Gilligan, and narrate Peter Gilligan was weary night and day, for half his folk were bed, in their bed, or under green swords lay. Once, while he nodded on a chair at the moth hour of eve, another poor man sent for him, and he began to grieve. I have no rest, nor joy, nor peace, for people die and die. And after cried his God, forgive, my body spake, not I. He knelt, and leaning on the chair, he prayed and fell asleep. And the moth hour went from the field, and stars began to peep. They slowly into millions grew, and leaves shook in the wind. And God covered the world with shade, and whispered to mankind upon the time of sparrow cheer. When the moth came once more, the old priest Peter Gilligan stood upright on the floor. Mabhon, Mabhon, the man has died. While asleep on the chair, he roused his horse out of his sleep and rode with little care. He rode now as he never rode, by rocky lane and fen. The sick man's wife opened the door. Father, you come again? And is the poor man dead? He cried. He died an hour ago. The old priest Peter Gilligan, in grief, swayed to and fro, swayed to and fro. When you were gone, he turned and died as merry as a bird. The old priest Peter Gilligan, he knelt him at the word. He who hath made the night obscure for souls who tire and bleed, sent one of his great angels down to help me in my need. He who is wrapped in purple robe, with planet in his care, had pity on the list of things asleep upon a chair. So this is the poem of Peter Gilligan. So the question is, read through the poem and imagine yourself to be Peter Gilligan and narrate your experience in the form of a diary entry. Peter Gilligan, I am going to introduce you. Peter Gilligan was a priest, parish priest, church. He was a responsible person in his church. His work was to pray for the sick and old people. Whole day he was very busy visiting patients and the people, sick people in his parish. Many people were very sick. One day he returned home in the evening and he was sitting on the chair and was very tired. At the time, another woman came and called him. because her husband was very sick. Peter Gilligan, listening that, told that he's very busy. He came right now, whole day, he had no rest, no peace. Only people die and die. He was sitting on the chair and he was drowsy, sleeping. He wanted to visit, but he was asleep. He was very, very tired and fell asleep. Midnight, he woke up and he thought that he should go. Immediately he took out his horse and began to ride as fast as he could. When he reached at dawn and knocked at the door, woman opened the door and said, Peter, Father, you have come again? Peter, actually, Peter did not go in the midtime. By the time God, who was really helpful, he sent one of his angels to pray for the sick people, and the man died. When Peter came to know that God sent an angel in the guise of Peter Gilligan, he understood how merciful God is. He immediately knelt down and prayed to God for not coming in time. So this is the experience of Peter Gilligan. When people are working for God, when people are working for his fellow men, God thinks for them. If they are tired, if they are not in a position to go there in time, God substitutes somebody in his guise or her guise to do the work. Those who are really good, those who really love his people, those who love God, those who are faithful, honest, sincere, God thinks for them. God thinks for them and do the work. So, how shall I write the diary entry? Please note down. The question is, read the poem and imagine your Peter Gilligan. Narrate your experience. Narrate your experience in the form of a diary of a diary entry. This is for 10 marks answer. The poem. You will get the poem in the book. Answer. Saturday, November 2020. I am Peter Gilligan. I am Peter Gilligan. It was Saturday evening. I felt tired. As I sat dozing in a chair, as I sat dozing in a chair, a poor man sent for me. Out of sheer exhaustion, out of sheer exhaustion, I accompanied that, I complained that that I had no rest nor peace. I had no rest, no peace. Or mind. In the next moment, I felt sorry for I felt sorry for what I had said and asked God forgiveness. I was also very sad because many of my parishioners, because many of my parishioner were either sick or were already dead, or were already dead. I then knelt and I then knelt and prayed, but while doing so, I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I woke up at dawn. I remembered that the poor man had said, had sent for me. I was afraid that I was afraid that the man might be dead. Anyhow, I roused my horse. Anyhow, I roused my horse from sleep and rode. Sleep and rode and rode as fast as I could. The lady was surprised. Lady was surprised to see him and asked to see me and asked why I had come again, why I had come again. To my question,
দাদু 21 মিনিটের কত মিনিট লাগবে? 21 মিনিট আর কত মিনিট?
perfect. To my question, whether the man was dead, whether the man was dead, she replied that he died soon after Gilligan left the house. House. On hearing this, I knelt down and thanked God because and thanked God because he knew what had taken place. What had taken place. When I was asleep, when I was asleep, God took pity on me, took
এখন 24 মিনিট হয়ে
pity
গেছে।
on me, on me. And sent an angel.
25 মিনিট হয়ে গেছে।
Angel to the dying man.
25 হয়ে গেছে। And 25 minutes later,
To console him. As I thought of this, I wondered what mentioned miraculous. I wondered what miraculous. Meticulous attention God took. Attention took care of all things. Things in the vast universe. Including the poor priest. The poor priest like me. When I was asleep, thank you very much, children. This is the diary entry, and you note it down. And happy Children's Day. Thank you very much.